You're standing in line at a coffee shop at 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. The person in front of you is ordering a latte. They're wearing shorts. It's a work day, and they're smiling. You assume trust fund. You assume crypto gains. You're wrong. They built a business that runs without them. And the uncomfortable truth is, it's not as rare as you think. Here's what nobody tells you about passive income. It's not passive, at least not at first. The phrase itself is marketing, a beautiful lie that sounds like freedom, but starts with something closer to obsession. Let me show you what actually happens. There are three business models that can realistically run without your constant presence: subscription services, digital products, and automated marketplaces. Notice what's missing from that list. Anything that requires you to trade hours for dollars. The math is simple. If your income stops the moment you stop working, you don't own a business, you own a job with extra paperwork. Let's start with subscriptions. In 2019, the average American had 12 paid subscriptions. By 2024, that number hit 19. Streaming, software, meal kits, meditation apps. Most of them you forgot you're paying for. That's not an accident. That's design. Subscription businesses work because human beings are terrible at canceling things. We optimize for convenience, not cost. We hate the friction of ending something more than we hate the slow bleed of $9.99 a month. If you build something people use weekly and charge them monthly, you've just created a revenue stream that doesn't care if you're awake. Digital products take a different approach. Create once, sell forever. An online course, a template library, a software tool. The unit economics are absurd. Your 10th customer costs you almost nothing compared to your first. No inventory, no shipping, no manufacturing. In 2023, the online education market was worth $185 billion, most of it built by people you've never heard of, selling knowledge you didn't know could be packaged. The challenge isn't making the product, it's making the first 100 sales without losing your mind. Then there's the automated marketplace. You connect buyers and sellers, take a percentage, let the system run. Think Etsy, Airbnb, Uber before it required constant firefighting. You're not selling a thing, you're selling access to a network, and networks scale in ways physical products never can. But here's where the narrative breaks. Building a business that works without you doesn't mean you disappear on day one. It means you front-load years of work most people aren't willing to do. You build systems, you hire people who are better at things you hate. You document everything. You automate ruthlessly. You test until the machine runs clean. The average entrepreneur works 50 hours a week for the first 3 years. Some never escape that. The ones who do share one trait. They treated themselves as a bottleneck to be removed, not a hero to be worshipped. There's an irony here. The people obsessed with passive income often work harder than anyone else, just in a different direction. They're not working in the business, they're working on it. That distinction sounds theoretical until you realize one builds a job and the other builds an asset. So, what does this actually look like in 2025? You've got people running six-figure newsletters they write once a week, SaaS founders who haven't touched code in 2 years, creators earning from courses they filmed in 2021. The internet didn't just lower the barrier to entry, it obliterated the cost of replication. Your marginal cost per customer approaches zero if you design it right. But let's zoom out. If everyone builds a business that runs without them, who's actually doing the work? Systems, contractors, algorithms, people in cheaper markets. There's a whole economy now built on the arbitrage between someone's passive income and someone else's active labor. That's not a judgment, it's just the structure. The question isn't whether you can build a business that works without you. You can. The question is whether you're willing to endure the stage where it doesn't work, where you're present for everything, where every dollar feels like it came from a fight.
Because that's the part they don't put in the Instagram carousel. The coffee shop, the shorts, the Tuesday smile. That came after years of Tuesdays that looked very different. So, here's what's left unresolved. If your business can run without you, what exactly are you for?